A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Dogs will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They call the counter run here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Escapes the pocket. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's got it again. Powers through.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Fights off a defender. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Bulldogs. He would not be denied.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Nittany Lions are on the move here. He hands it off from the gun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The back's got it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Catch made over the middle. He breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold him to 3.
The Bulldogs line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he pulls in the catch. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Receiver makes the catch. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. A short completion of the tight end. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
These linebackers better put on their big boy pads today, facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to...
And it's intercepted! intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Avila. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We get the second half started with the running play. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through a one-arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Avila. And he's tackled after the catch.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide end. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Receiver makes the grab, and they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Touchdown, Dogs. They'll take the lead in the second half.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. Lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Here comes the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Stiff arms the man. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it. Oh, and the football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. A handoff to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I really thought on 2nd goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead, try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception for this defense today. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Gets some space around the 30. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with a good effort.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware.
Just trucks through the defender. Oh, look out, the football is free. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. 1st down and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And they'll kick it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Fights through the tackler. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses.
No shot to bring him down. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking for some space. It's Thomas. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Georgia. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They worked some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's complete downfield. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes their way on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A fumble return for 6. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He makes the grab. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The offense electing to just spike the ball here. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.